Hey guys, how the hell are you? Time for another Album of the Week video. This time we're taking a look at those albums that came out from December 1st through December 6th. There was... I would love to tell you there was some great stuff, but really there was a lot of bad stuff. Most of the releases that came out last week were kind of either bad or just boring. And there was definitely some stuff that I had high hopes for that was kind of dashed. Yeah, I'm just not really too thrilled with the releases that came out last week. There was one album, though, that came out that really kind of hit me a little bit. And that would be the new album from the UK's Fen. Now, if you haven't heard Fen, they're a really kick-ass little unit that does a sort of post-atmospheric black metal style with a bit of post-rock that's mixed into maybe even just a little bit of atmospheric melodic death that's thrown in as well. And that sound is on full display on this record. It's an extremely dynamic record, going everywhere from like kind of atmospheric reverb and delay drenched cleans to just full-on metal riffage. And it doesn't get like to extreme molten metal levels of just brutality or anything like that, but it's just kind of a cool, chill listen for metalheads. And for that reason, I'm making that my album of the week. It's a great record. I've been into this band for a little bit, but not to like an extent where I can consider myself like a huge fan or anything. But I've kind of noticed that every single one of their records has always been kind of good in its own right, even though they've been sort of broadening their sound a little bit with every record. And kind of culminating with this new record, The Deadlight. Definitely some great tunes on this record. Exsanguination is one of my favorites. It's probably got some of the most pummeling riffage on the whole record. Witness, the first song on the record, that's kind of an interesting one because I normally am not a fan of instrumental metal at all. And yet this song is pretty instrumental until about maybe like right up until like the last maybe third of the tune. And then the vocals finally kind of creep in a little bit. But it's just a really great intro piece to kind of ease you into the album that is to come. Another standout track, Nebula, just catchy riffage, not so much catchy in terms of like the lyrics or the vocal melodies, although that's decent, it's not bad by any stretch, but just catchy, chill metal riffs, for lack of a better description. So yeah, great record, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from this band. So, special mention this week. I don't really have a special mention because, like I said, a lot of everything that came out was like not bad enough that I feel like I should talk about it, and also not interesting enough that I feel like I should talk about it. There was a lot of just kind of boring releases that came out that last week. Hopefully there's some new stuff that came out this week for you guys to sink your teeth into. I know that Onyx was coming out with a new digital EP, so I'm kind of looking forward to checking that out, amongst a few other things. There's some best of videos that are coming up pretty soon in the coming weeks. I'm doing my top 10 albums of 2019 video. I've actually already shot that video, because taking a look at the upcoming new releases over the next few weeks, I really doubt that anything is going to be on that level. So I went ahead and shot it already. If something surprises me, I'll change it up and I'll redo it and I'll repost it. But that's coming up in just a couple weeks. I'm also going to do a Song of the Year video and probably make a Song of the Year Spotify playlist, because there was a lot of tunes that grabbed me this year, more so than actual albums did. So I would definitely like to share those songs with you guys. So yeah, that's what's on the horizon. That's what's coming, as well as more review content and hopefully kind of an end-of-year rundown video. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. More stuff to come.